Hey everybody, you're listening to Crystal here with the Plant Pusher podcast. And what's really, really exciting is that we're here with you to always talk about all things plants, colors, textures, shapes, their impacts on your life. I love working with plants. I love introducing you to new plants. And here at Plant Pusher, that's what I do. I push you straight to the plants. Hey everybody, it's Crystal. I am your plant pusher, pushing all the dopest plants on you, and you know what time it is. Ain't no time like plant time. Okay, so today, y'all, we are talking about agave. And I love agave because it's a succulent plant that is native to Mexico and the southwestern United States. And I love the fact that it's been used for centuries by indigenous cultures for its medicinal properties and its sweet nectar. So one thing that I really think that we have to remember about agave is that it's commonly known and used for being a natural sweetener. So it's a much healthier alternative to refined sugar. And most sugar that we use in our everyday diet comes from corn syrup or even beet sugar. It's not cane sugar, which is really interesting. So agave is a much sweeter alternative. And so it's just an awesome plant sweetener. So if you choose not to use honey, which is also based on plants with the bees, agave is the next in line. So one of the cool things about agave is that its main benefits, is that it's low glycemic index, which means it is not going to raise your blood sugar. It's not going to cause a rapid spike in that blood sugar. And so it's really cool because it makes it a great option for those who are watching their blood sugar levels or just trying to manage their diabetes. And so for me, I love the fact that agave is such a rich, thick syrup that I can thin out, I can bake with, I can use in teas. I really enjoy it. But it's also a type of prebiotic fiber. And I think that's dope because y'all know how I feel about fiber. Okay, we can't have y'all walking around here backed up and sick. And I'm not a fan of that. So I think that people oftentimes forget that agave has so many beneficial things for the gut. I mean, in general, beneficial for gut health, beneficial for reducing inflammation in the body. Agave is the gift that keeps on giving. And I think oftentimes, especially in the United States, we forget about the beautiful impact of agave. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's better for you and better to you. So we know that it can improve digestion. It's going to boost your immune system. And we also learned it's going to reduce inflammation in the body. But agave also, in addition to the sweetening properties and those gut benefits, it's a great source of vitamins and minerals. So we're talking about vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium. And these nutrients are good for your overall health. We know potassium is excellent for the skin, but also excellent for your muscles. So look at that. Who would have ever thought that agave, coming from a succulent plant, could be so great and be good for your muscles as well? So when you're thinking about how you can incorporate agave into your diet, remember that this nectar can be used as your natural sweetener, but it can also be in baked goods or dressings. You can use the syrup on pancakes, waffles. You can drizzle it on your favorite yogurt. But when choosing agave products, be sure to look for one that is a very clean alternative. You don't want it to be refined. You want to get the most nutrients and benefits from that agave because it's here to give you that sweet kiss of goodness on everything you love. So, remember, use it in place of what you would normally use sugar for. So if you like honey, but maybe you don't have access to honey, or maybe honey's gotten a little higher for you, consider agave as your next special sweetener. And when push comes to shove, monk fruit isn't a bad one either. So you've got a couple of really beautiful options. I personally love agave, and I hope this inspires you to use it in more of the things that you love, because it is what has been used for so many medicinal purposes, for so many cultures, for centuries. I mean, it can even be used when it comes to wound health. So don't forget, agave is here to stay. It's been here. So if you don't have some, you better get some. It's me. It's Crystal. I'm your plant pusher, pushing all the dopest plants on you. And today, agave gave you that sweet kiss that you needed because it can take care of all your sweet needs. Peace. This show, Plant Pusher Podcast, is brought to you by Possibilities Podcast Platform, We appreciate you listening. Stay tuned. Your favorite episode is up next.